everyone, welcome to Maplewood Court as we begin our fantastic restoration process. This is a 32-unit family development and the restoration of this historic property will be $9 million. Today, I'm going to introduce you to many people who have helped us make this dream possible. We've had many partners and many different departments and organizations help us raise the funds so that we can make this happen. This property is in the west side of Bridgeport, Connecticut, and the average income of individuals in the west side is about $25,000. So affordable housing is so needed in this community. And with the number of bedrooms that we have and the units, we're expecting about 125 to 150 people who will live here, and most of them will be children. And we have schools nearby, we have shopping nearby, we have mass transit nearby, and it's just a fantastic neighborhood, and we are so happy to be able to provide this improvement to the community. So right now, I would like to introduce Sela Mesquita Bruno, who is the Commissioner for the Department of Housing, who has been one of our biggest champions. Maplewood Schools was built at the turn of the century. Connecticut Housing Partners purchased this property about 20 years ago, and we had rehabbed it at that time. And then in 2012, Hurricane Sandy came in and demolished the whole first floor units of this particular building.
Oh, it was terrible. Water came in from everywhere and also other stuff, but the bathroom, everywhere, there was water coming in from all parts of the apartment.
It has taken us 8 long years to be able to raise the funds that we need of $9 million to completely rehab this property.
For me, I was looking at projects that can deliver sooner rather than later. And this was an easy one. It's a rehab. It has people living in there, and talking about having people to live in a safe, decent place was something that I just couldn't have it to be there for many more months, but pushing my staff and the Connecticut Housing Finance Authority to be able to close and to start the construction.
We're going to be putting on a new roof, repointing all of the brickwork, brand new windows to maintain the historic nature of the building. The interiors of the units will definitely be completely gutted and rehabbed. New kitchens, new baths, new flooring, painting. The individual boilers and heating units will be replaced. The hallways will be enhanced. Also, the common areas will have air conditioning, which historically they have not had. And then our community room for the residents will be rehabbed as well. There will be about 125 to 150 people living at this particular development, and it will be all families. So many of the people living here will be children.
I couldn't be happier that we've actually broken ground on this, that we're moving forward with this. You know, this property is historic in Bridgeport. You know, these schools buildings are gorgeous, and they need the care and love that the buildings need. So, you know, the renovation that's going to happen at these 2 buildings to provide 32 units of nice, new, clean, safe, affordable housing.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how the new apartments look. Rent in Bridgeport is pretty high. I mean, it means a lot. It gives me a peace of mind knowing that I have an option to look for affordable housing and I don't have to depend on anyone else but myself.
Well, I hoped you enjoyed that little bit historical perspective of Maplewood Court. As you can see how important this building is to the community members that currently live here and also to the neighborhood. Another partner that I want to introduce is the CEO from Connecticut Housing Finance Authority, and that's Nandini Nadaran.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Board of Directors and CHFA, thank you for inviting CHFA to be a part of the celebration of the Maplewood Court renovations. This building holds a lot of history and memories for this neighborhood, from its original use as Grammar School Number 5 to its conversion to safe and secure affordable housing. We applaud Connecticut Housing Partners for their efforts to undertake this next renovation, guaranteeing the building will continue to be a home where future generations will be making their own memories. CHFA is providing 4% low-income housing tax credits, resulting in $1.6 million in equity. So a big thank you to Redstone Equity Partners for their investment. In addition, CHFA is providing a $3.8 million construction loan and extending the term of the existing mortgage. Maplewood Court also received $100,000 in equity from the State Housing Tax Credit Contribution Program and state and federal historic tax credits. Our partner, the Department of Housing, is providing a total of $3.4 million, and the City of Bridgeport is providing $325,000 of funding. The renovation work at Maplewood Court includes upgrades to the building envelope and heating plant that will make the building more energy efficient and increase the comfort of residents. New flooring, bathrooms, landscaping, security, and site upgrades are also part of the renovations. To the residents who will be living in this building during renovations, it may be challenging for a while. However, once you move into your newly renovated units, I am certain the temporary inconveniences will be absolutely worth it. I look forward to a tour when the work is complete. Thank you.
I am so grateful that Nandini has taken time out of her busy day to complement the efforts that our organization has taken. And I can't express how important Connecticut Housing Finance Authority is to the state of Connecticut and the development of all of the affordable housing throughout the state, not just for Maplewood Court. I now want to turn our attention over to Melody Gonzalez, who is a resident that used to reside here, and she's going to talk to you about how living in this community, the wonderful impact it's had on her life. So Melody, take it away.
Thank you, Renee. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Melody Gonzalez. I am the Resident Service Coordinator for Connecticut Housing Partners and also a former resident of Maplewood Court. I just wanted to quickly share my experiences growing up here. During the early 2000s, when I was residing with my parents, we were a household of 6 people. We were residing at Elmwood Street and our home had burned down. During that process, my mom was made aware of Maplewood Courts, so she applied, and within a few months, she was able to move our entire family into Maplewood. During that process, we resided at Maplewood Court for about 2.5 years, and throughout that time, because my mom had affordable rent, she was able to work overtime to save for a house within those 2.5 years. Her and my father worked tirelessly. So after 2.5 years, we moved out and we purchased our first home, and we were able to, make our dream come true. So I appreciate the opportunity that Maplewood Court and the community has provided to my family to allow us to make our dream come true. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. That was fantastic. Thank you. I think it's really important to hear Melody's story because I think a lot of people have a misconception of affordable housing. Affordable housing is a housing of choice. It's not housing of last resort. And that we're able to give so many different families an opportunity to move up. And by them being able to buy their own home, they're actually building wealth and building equity for the rest of their lives. So it's very important. Now I would like to introduce 2 wonderful women that work at NeighborWorks. And we are a chartered member of NeighborWorks organization. And NeighborWorks receives all of their funding from congressional appropriations. And there's 240 NeighborWorks organizations throughout the country. And we're so fortunate that we have this charter. It's a very coveted item. And once you become a member, you have a very large partnership with NeighborWorks. And this is a vehicle where it helps us lobby for additional funding, lobby to our state and local representatives about important issues related to affordable housing, and also the financial support that we receive from NeighborWorks is unending, and it is very important for our organization so that we're able to build capacity and able to build additional affordable housing. So you're going to see Joni Strausman Brandon. She's the Vice President of the Northeast region. So apparently we're having a little bit of technical difficulty, which happens when you're doing live streaming. So they'll get it resolved in a minute or so. So in the meantime, I'd like to talk about the construction that's taken place. It will take about 14 months to complete all the construction. And the building will receive new roofs, repointing of the historical brick that's around the outline of the building. All of the units will have upgraded kitchens and baths, new heating systems, new flooring. The common areas will be upgraded. And then the most important thing is, because of the impact of Hurricane Sandy in 2012, a whole new sewage infrastructure will be put in to safeguard the property from any more damage due to flooding.
Now we can see the video.
Hello, I am Joni Strausman Brandon, the Regional Vice President of the Northeast of NeighborWorks America. NeighborWorks America is a congressionally chartered nonprofit intermediary with the mission of helping people to live in affordable homes, improve their lives, and strengthen their communities. We believe that every person deserves a safe and affordable place to call home. That is the opportunity that Connecticut Housing Partners has been creating in so many communities in Connecticut, including Maplewood Court. The pandemic we are in has shown the critical importance of safe and affordable housing to the health and well-being of residents. Connecticut Housing Partners has provided incredible leadership, dedication, and compassion in keeping residents safe and healthy throughout this time. And we thank and commend you for this effort.
Hello, I'm Lynn Peterson, Senior Relationship Manager assigned to work with Connecticut Housing Partners. We want to congratulate the entire staff and board at CHP for your skill and tenacity in overcoming the many challenges to begin renovation of Maplewood Court. NeighborWorks America has been a funder and partner of CHP for many years. We are pleased to have invested in this property. We join all those who have added their time, money, and talents to preserving Maplewood Court in wishing you sincere congratulations and much success.
And being in Bridgeport, Connecticut, we certainly wouldn't be able to have this project move forward without our wonderful mayor, Joe Ganem. So please take a look at his words as well.
Hi, this is Mayor Ganem, and although I can't be with you personally, I wanted to take this opportunity virtually to say congratulations and thanks to all who've come together in this partnership for this day that improves not just Maplewood, but quality of housing and living for many Bridgeport residents. It's a tribute to collaboration and a commitment to the betterment of the quality of life, not just at Maplewood, but here in the city of Bridgeport and beyond. Thank you, God bless. As we approach this holiday season and this new year, let's approach it certainly with caution, but with the optimism that is continue to make progress for all of us. Happy New Year, and thanks again for your contribution.
Thank you, Mayor. We wouldn't be able to do this project without the support of the home funds that we received through the city of Bridgeport. In addition, we also received tremendous support from HUD, and HUD is also a very critical partner to our organization. And with the combination of all of the support that we received through the Department of Housing, Connecticut Housing Finance Authority, HUD, the city of Bridgeport, Park City Communities, as well as a generous grant from TD Bank, all of these different partners have helped us be able to put this project together and make this work happen. So I'd like to introduce Alana Cable so that you can hear her perspective on HUD's participation at Maplewood Court.
It is my distinct pleasure to be with you today, at least virtually, as we celebrate the dedication of Maplewood Court's restoration launch in Bridgeport. On a personal level, this building holds some fond memories for me, as I grew up on Colorado Avenue in the west end of the city, and I used to go to Maplewood School for Girl Scouts. So as you all know, it was originally built in 1893 as an elementary school and was converted into affordable housing after CT Housing Partners purchased it in 1990. I think today's development and today's dedication is a true example of it takes a village, and really an affordable housing village, when we consider the variety of partners with their vast array of funding sources that have been brought together to launch the $9 million rehabilitation of Maplewood Court that we acknowledge today. The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development is pleased to invest the following funds at Maplewood Court. we've invested $1,315,000 of assistance from the Federal Housing Trust Fund, which HUD awarded to the state of Connecticut's Department of Housing, and DOH subsequently allocated this amount of money to this particular development. We're delighted to be a part of today's village, and on behalf of the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, please accept our congratulations and our best wishes. Thank you all.
Everyone, in a second, you're going to see all of the funders that helped this particular project, because I don't want to let anyone out of the process. I want everyone to see all of the different parties that partnered with us to make this project happen. Okay. Now, I have Melody back up with me because we're going to do something a little symbolic. You know, a lot of we couldn't have a shovel, you know, for the groundbreaking, and we don't want to look like we're one of those home shows where we're beating down walls. So we're going to do something symbolic, and I'm going to hand it over to Melody first, and we're going to screw in a few screws. This is like our first little piece of sheetrock that's going into the new building.
Stand aside.
Fantastic. You want to
Do the top one?
Yeah. No, this one.
All the way in.
Yeah. That's fantastic. Thank you. And then I'll do a couple. Oops. See, I'm not very good at using tools. There, that one's in. I think Melly did it the right way. She was doing it slow. I'm doing it too fast. Okay, they're in. Well, thank you everyone for taking the time out to participate in our live stream today. And feel free to go to our website anytime if you'd like to see it again. We'll have it on our website. And we are fighting hard to prevent homelessness. And please visit our website at cthousingpartners.org and donate, please. We can use all the help that we can get. Thank you very much.